Hey, hello, Lock and Hackle. So in this short video, we are going to be taking a look at pond and lake fishing. So today I have a little 7-foot Wright McGill Eagle Claw fly rod. I'm throwing a little green woolly bugger, and I got about a 6.5 to 7 foot leader, no tippet, tied straight to the leader, and we are going to see what we can catch. This is a man-made impoundment in the neighborhood, and I know there's fish in here. I've fished it several times before. It may not be the best day to fish. It's a little overcast. And what's really fun about these little trips is you don't need to take a whole lot. I'll show you what I brought with me. So there's some fish swimming around. I keep seeing little circles. So all I'm doing is just kind of stripping this thing in and then let it swim. See if somebody's tailing it, casting it out underneath this tree here. Trying to get out my fly line on this thing is really dirty. That's one thing I haven't done is line maintenance. Getting your line clean so it casts better. Just so you know, lake water and pond water is pretty bad for fly lines because there's a lot of sediment in the water. Okay, well, I'll be back. All right, we've got our first little fish, I think. Yep. What do we have? I think it's going to be a bluegill. So I changed out a couple of flies. Oh yeah, nice angry bluegill. These guys are fun. Yeah, there we go. So, I don't know if you... Nice, fat, I can get the line. There we go. All right, look at this. Oh, he got that thing deep in there, yep. Look at this guy. Look at that. Yep, so... let's get our fly out of here. Yep. Yep. There we go. One bluegill. Well, all right. Come on, bud. And bloop, back in the water he goes. All right. Not the best of a release, but a fish. So, I got fish slime on me. That's what your socks are for. All right, let's see if we can entice another one. That was on my second cast with this red worm. Just casting out along these rocks right here. Twitching it a little bit. Yep, letting it sink. Now the only weight I have on this worm is the hook and a little brass bead. And just kind of twitching the worm, see if anybody's going to take it. Again, I'm fishing for anything that's in the water. Bluegill, crappie, bass, anything like that. There's a little rocky impoundment over there. Yep. Just letting it sit, letting it sink. See if we can get another one. Water feels a bit warm, so they might be sitting on the bottom where the water is cooler, because that fish was pretty warm, hence warm water species. I'm going to try and get it right there. Whoops, get my line straight. Oh, yep. A lot of times with these little worms, as soon as they hit the surface and start to sink, something's going to come up and grab it. So we'll see. All right. Try a little bit further out if we can. Ah, there we go. See if somebody will take it. Yep. Give it a little twitch. All right. kind of sitting there. Oh, 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 oh. Yep, there was, may have been a fish too small to get the thing in its mouth. Right? I'm not using an indicator or a bobber. I'm just watching the end of my fly line where it's tied into my leader, watching it move and twitch, just watching my line go straight. Yep. I'd like to really get a hook set on camera. Oh, wow, what was that? Yeah. Yeah, interesting. Something came up. Yeah. Let's see if we can. There we go. I've seen several fish rise. I don't know what they're either being chased by something or they're, yeah. Oh, yep. I had a nudge there. Yep. There was a nibble. Probably these little worms, they like to go after the tail, and you'll just get like a faint bite. Okay, we'll be back. We have another one, and he's, yep. It's a little guy. He's fighting hard though. Yep, there he goes. Catching some bluegill. Yep. I don't know if you can see him in the water swimming. There. Woo, little jump. Come here, bud. Whoops. Where he's, yeah, there he is. Oh, yep. All right, let's look at that little guy. Yeah. Tiny one. Barely got the, barely swallow the worm. I gotta get in there. Let's see, where's the worm? There it is. Yeah, this is why you have the appropriate tools to get your fly out. Ow. Let go. And yep. Whoop. Come here. Boop. And away he goes. All right. Fish number 2. Tiny guy. Ugh, more slime. See if we can find his bigger brother. Yep. We gotta get way out there. I'm not having really good casting today. Oh, that's not the best spot. Letting it sink a little bit. Little twitches. Yep. Kind of prefer the bigger bluegill. Oh wow. Look at that. Kind of cool. Yep. Kind of cool. Yep. Okay. It's kind of where I casted before. Let it come off those rocks and just let it kind of bounce. Oh. Oh. Yep, probably another little guy. Just nibbling at it. Oh, 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 yep. Oh, man. I don't know if you guys can see that, but they're trying. These little guys they're fighting for it. Somebody will get it eventually. Yep. typically if one fish goes after it, a bunch of them get interested and they'll try and steal it from each other. So if you can find a school of bluegill, typically the meaner one is going to take the lure or the fly, because he's going to try and somebody's going to get interested, they're going to go after it, and then the bigger one will muscle his way in and get it. I feel a bit of a drizzle. Wasn't supposed to rain this morning. All right. The nice thing about this, it's fun. You just get you outside, get your casting ability worked on. You know, some overhand casts, some sidearm casts, stuff like that. Just keep you refreshed. Stuff like that. And you can try different things, different flies, different techniques. You can throw some poppers, which I have with me, but I don't see anything coming to the surface, chasing bait fish right now. All right, well, I'll be back. Well, apparently we had some rain move in. So I'm over here, close to this cove. And I just caught one. It wasn't very big. Just letting it sit. Sometimes the rain can kick up a... Oh. Yep. Somebody little just nibbled on it. Okay. No takers. There we go. Back on the water. Let's move down just a little bit. Try a new area. Cast out a little bit further. It seems to me that if you catch one of these fish in one spot, you have to move. It's like they've... All right, let's try it this way. All right. So I think I've caught 5. One I didn't get on film just because he was so small. I had trouble getting the hook out of its mouth. The rest have been, yeah, average sized bluegill. Nothing. That first one was nice. It was big. Yeah. All right, we'll be back. All right, Lock&Hackle here. As you can see, it started to rain here on the lake. I'm inside this little gazebo, and the bite just turned off. I had one strike walking over here, and that was about it. But I wanted to give you an idea of all it takes to come out and do some lake and pond fishing. It's pretty simple. Here I have a 7-foot fiberglass fly rod, very simple reel. Line weight really doesn't matter, you just need it to get the fly out there. I have one fly box. Right here I've got some poppers, I've got some streamers, some worms, some woolly buggers, some foam topwater flies, and all these can be in, of course, a nice pair of forceps to get the tiny hooks out of the fish. That's about it. And you know, just any movement in the water or letting it drop through the thermal planes of the lake, something's going to go for it. And it's lots of fun. It gets you outside, keeps your casting arm in shape, and a really nice lightweight rod, like maybe a 6-foot, 6.5, 7, is about all you need. Now, if you're going to target bass specifically, then yeah, you might want a 5-6 weight rod, and then you are going to have to up your leader. This is a spool of 6 pound. Yeah, I have a smaller one, but I just couldn't find it. And there are some pretty nice bass in this lake, and every now and then I will hook into one. You know, it's about every few years. But yeah, that's about it. This is going to be a pretty quick video. Some shots of some bluegill that I caught. So all right, Lock&Hackle out.